from my given disaster. Speed away from the holy mind. Pride, that's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on lingering.
Hello loves, thank you so much for clicking on today's video and coming back to my channel. I really do appreciate you so much. I hope this video that I am doing today gives you lots of inspiration and motivation to start cooking healthier items for dinner and breakfast and lunch. You know, all of these dinners can be for lunch. They are really yummy, but they are healthier and they are kind of my own recipes, but they are pretty basic. So I hope you get lots of inspiration and enjoy today's video. For the first dinner, it is a lemon pepper salmon with some onion baked carrots. There's lots that goes into this, so I will start reading the ingredients to you. You can always add things or get rid of things. It's completely up to you. So I started off with some carrots, an onion, whichever kind of onion, fresh lemons, rosemary, fresh or dried, olive oil, garlic, seasonings of your own, lemon pepper seasoning, and then salmon, however many and whichever kind of salmon. I use the Pacific salmon, that's my favorite. I will start doing the carrots right now so I can throw them in because they take a longer time to cook than the actual salmon. So I just did some carrots with olive oil, rosemary, and then some lemon zest, and I think I also put some garlic. I always kind of switch it up, but you can add anything that you want. You can also add just any kind of seasoning. I use onion and herb and garlic and herb, and then the rest are just fresh herbs that I like to use. I just love freshness. It's always so much better, and lemon zest is just so good. And then I topped it off with some lemon so they could cook and get all those juices in the carrots.
Still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
For all of these recipes, I do not have measurements. I kind of just go off of like portions, like what I know my family will eat. So I don't really measure it all out. I just dump as much like ingredients that I want, use as many carrots, use as many limes and lemons, and just kind of make it how I want it. So don't feel pressured. Do it however you would like, and just do it portions or however you would normally cook your food. And then I did bake them for like 30 to almost 40 minutes just so they'll be soft carrots. Sometimes there are hard ones, but I try to, you know, make them all soft.
That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song.
For the like paste that I make to go on the salmon, so it will all just kind of seep in and make more juices when I bake it, I used 2 tablespoons of butter and I melted that, and I put some like fresh rosemary, fresh onion, fresh lemon zest, garlic, and I think that's everything out. And then I put like seasonings in it, like where I would normally put like the onion and herb seasoning and the garlic and herb, and I just mixed it all together and then just like slathered it all over the salmons, and I just threw it in the oven for about like 7 to 12 minutes, and then like at the end I just like cut off all the fat because fish fat disgusts me, so I take it all off, and then like all the skin, because these salmons do come with skin, but right when they're done baking it just peels right off, and I just made some rice with it as well.
You got me good. like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to never end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
I also love to just like layer things on top of the salmon so there's more juices, just so it's super juicy and delicious. So I put some fresh lemons with onion, rosemary, and just lots of seasonings, herbs, and everything like that. Same with like the butter, and it just makes it look super delicious and it makes it look fancy.
Just lingers on repeat like it is never gonna stop. I can't help myself from feeling all alone, but you got me.
For the rice, I am just heating up some olive oil and sauteing some onions, and then I'll throw the rice in and then just let it cook. And then once the rice is done, I'll put it into like a little neat little like rice square for the fish, and then put the carrots, and it just looks really fancy and it's all just super good.
I'm sick of lying here all alone and nearly sleepless at night. I'm honest, it's boring. 1,000,000 demons surrounding me, picking a fight. It's toxic. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise. Deleting you out of my mind. Isn't it iconic? Standing on the front line, steady going forward without knowing the direction. I need to be honest, it was for the better. Now every day is perfect for a lifetime celebration.
And that is the lemon pepper fish dinner with the baked carrots and onion and garlic and everything like that. It is just so delicious, and I honestly do recommend making this recipe. It is so good and it's really quick and easy. Dinner number 2 is a Mediterranean quinoa bowl with chickpeas. So it has tomatoes, onion, cucumber, tahini dressing, chickpeas, quinoa, and whatever else you'd really like. So you can also put parsley in it with the red olives, and that would be really good too. And then onions, if I said onions. I did the onions, that is not a part of the recipe, but I like to saute them. It makes them super delicious, and I will have that down in the description. I did get off of Pinterest. And then there's Lucas. He was having some fun sensory time in our Lazy Susan, taking everything out, and I just had to capture that on camera. It's just so cute.
But good wasn't the only perspective of all the days that we had. We lost it. You were the best I ever had, but every second you
So I am just chopping up my vegetables, so the cucumber, the onions, and then the tomatoes, and then I will drain the chickpeas, and then it also said to like rinse the quinoa, so that's what I did. It really didn't do anything, so next time I'm not going to rinse it, but that's what it told me to do. I baked the chickpeas for about 10 minutes, cooked the quinoa for about 10 to 15 minutes, and sauteed the onions for about 10 to 15 minutes. So for this one, I only did 2 cans of chickpeas. When I should have done 4, there were 5 of us eating, including Lucas. And so you're supposed to have more chickpeas than quinoa, but there was so much quinoa and not many chickpeas. So I do recommend doing 4 cans if you do have like 5 people or even more, unless you like quinoa a lot. And then I just put everything in it, like the tomatoes, the cucumber, the drizzle, and the sauteed onions, which are so good. The tahini sauce is really delicious, and then the lemon is not recommended, but it is so much better with it because it adds so much, like more of a citrus flavor, and it just tastes so much better. The next recipe is like the TikTok pasta. I'm not really sure what to call it besides the TikTok pasta. I did put my own little like spice on it though, like changed it a little bit. So I used feta, tomatoes, noodles of your choice, seasonings, garlic, onions, and spinach and basil. That is just so delicious, and then olive oil, of course. So now I am just chopping everything up, and I want to throw this in the oven for 30 minutes. And while that is in the oven, I will cook the pasta so they can be done around the same time.
told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby. Dance, 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 yeah. Dance, yeah. Baby, dance, dance.
Now I will just lay everything around it. So I put the tomatoes first, then the feta, and then I'll do like the onions and garlic, spread that about like just a little bit like around everything, and then I'll put the spinach and basil, the seasonings, the olive oil, and then just toss it in. You don't have to mix it, just toss it in, and all of the juices will just kind of melt. The feta will melt, the tomatoes will get mushy and like saucy, and it's just so delicious and like a little bit crispy because it's like getting baked, you know. And then once you throw in the noodles, it turns into like a nice creamy sauce, and it's just so delicious. I've made this actually a few times now, probably like 5 times, and I love it with garlic bread. Garlic bread is so delicious with it. I honestly do recommend making garlic bread and having it as like a dish together.
Just keep on moving through the beat. Don't let them get the best of you. When you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm, do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing.
So now that it is out of the oven and everything's just kind of saucy, I will just start mushing it and mashing it together to make like the sauce, and it is just so delicious and so satisfying. Honestly, it turns out amazing. And then just pour in the noodles, mix that together, and then I did top it off with some cheese. You don't have to top it off with cheese. I just like more cheese in it, even though there is feta, just for like the creaminess, and it's just pasta, so I like cheese in it. And then again, you can make garlic bread with it, and it's just so delicious. But you can always make this however you would like. You can use vegan cheeses. You don't even have to use cheese if you don't want to. Just make it however you would like, and you can always add more vegetables in it, whatever you would like to do. This one is super delicious too. I do recommend making this one, but that is it for this one. The next one is our last one, and that one is super delicious. And at the end, I will tell you what my favorite dinner was.
I could be who you want, 'cause I know.
Okay, now the last dinner is just the lemon pepper chicken with some baked carrots and onions. So I just have chicken, carrots, onion, garlic, seasonings of your choice, rosemary, fresh lemon, and olive oil. So you can use whatever you would like. Again, I'm just throwing in the carrots first because they take a longer time to cook. And then I'm just going to put everything in there and then mix it all around, and then I will start on the chicken.
Be happy too. And then things turn to dust when I bluff just to mess up and tell the truth. All I hear is an echo. Turn the words that we say to ammo. Sleeping on the side of the bed though. Weeks have gone, can't let go. When you call my name, make me lose my game. When you call my name, I go crazy, 'cause I can't escape. When you call my name, when you call my name, I go crazy.
For For the chicken, I thawed out, then pat it dry with a paper towel. Throw olive oil on it, garlic, rosemary, and then lemon, and then all of the seasonings. And then I usually just throw it in for like 12 minutes, and then just take it out, and then it's all done.
Make me lose my game when you call my name. I go crazy.
I did also say that I would tell you guys which dinner was my favorite, and I honestly cannot choose. They are all super delicious, super easy, and they are just really good. So I honestly can't choose.
When you call my name, when you call my name.
Okay, loves, well, I am going to end the video here. I hope you got lots of inspiration with all these dinners. They don't take long to cook at all. I would say the most they take, all 4 of them, is 30 minutes tops. They are super healthy, easy, portioned, and delicious. So I honestly do recommend them, but I hope you got lots of inspiration and want to recreate them. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new here, I would love to have you join my channel. I do lots of different things on this channel. You can always go and look out some of my other videos to see if you enjoy what I do on here. And then also follow my Instagram, Our Little Bloom. I do lots of little sneak peeks on there and lots of my son and my family. So I would love to have you over there and on here. But I will see you guys next time, and I hope you really did enjoy.